Third-party liability claims. And what that is somebody other than an employer, the employee, or some co-employee causes an injury to your employee, you can go after the at-fault party. So typically what this is a traffic accident. Let's say your guy's out on work for you at a stoplight and gets rear-ended really badly by somebody. The employee on their own can sue that other party. That's called the third party. And they can sue them, and the work comp carrier can sue them on their own if they want, and they can try to recoup all those costs. That allows the employee to sue somebody else, and it allows the work comp insurance company to sue somebody else as well. You see these typically traffic accidents. They can be slip and fall incidents where maybe you have a delivery person going somewhere, they fall down on the snow or the ice, they get injured, and you'll see those kind of claims going against a third party. Construction, a lot of times in construction site accidents, this comes up. Somebody's dog bites one of your people. Those kind of claims are typically the third-party claims that we see. So again, the injured employee or the workers' comp on their own can seek recovery from another party. However, one thing to be note of, any money recovered is subject to a distribution formula under statute 102.29. So there's this formula that divvies out how this money is distributed. And there's a form for it. It's called the WKC 170. It must be completed by the parties and approved by the administrative law judge before payments can go out. Make note of this. This does not include uninsured motorist claims. I'm going to talk about that in just a moment too. Really what the net effect of all this is with this distribution formula is that work comp carriers rarely get all their money back in a lot of these cases. So just to take kind of the meat of that form is this is taken directly from that form, and it breaks out how a settlement is distributed. So the first thing is you take the total amount of the third-party settlement, and of course the attorney has to get paid, as always. The attorney has to get paid plus any cost of collections. That's a dollar amount. Then immediately 1/3 of that balance, after you subtract number 2 from number 1, 1/3 of that balance goes to the employee right off the top. So they get compensated for their, let's call it a tort claim under liability laws. Then the workers' comp insurance carrier gets reimbursed for payments of compensation and medical expenses, usually not what they paid in total. And then any balance that's left over after all that, the balance goes back to the employee as a cushion or a credit against any additional claims under workers' comp. So the work comp carrier gets a little bit of if there's any money left over, the work comp carrier does get some benefit of that if there's anything that would normally be considered workers' comp. So the third-party liability claims, they're out there, they do happen, but a lot of times your work comp carrier is not going to get all their money back when everything is said and done.